G'day guys, what's cracking? Aussie here again. So you can probably see it behind me here. We're going to check out the Golden Sun Chinese. We're out in the Wild Wild West again. Last time I was out here I saw this joint. I went in, checked them out, and they got a lunchtime special for 14 bucks. Now that might sound a little bit pricey, but you do get a pretty good amount with this 14 buckaroonies. So folks, without further ado, let's head in, check out the Golden Sun and see what their lunchtime special's all about. Come with.
It's yours. Thank you.
Alright folks, so what's in this lunchtime special for 14 bucks? You get a spring roll, dim sim, chicken and corn soup, or you can have a beveragino, you do you boo boo, one or the other. And of course the usual thing with rice or fried rice with some sort of meal. Well, I went with Mongolian beef, something I don't think I've even tried before, but something we haven't had on this channel before. So you don't get a beveragino if you get the soup, but they did give me some water because they're very accommodating here. Very nice people. Service has been impeccable so far, and we've had a laugh as well. It's been pretty good. Ghibli. Actually, let's do it in Chinese. Chin chin. I think that's how you say it in Chinese. You know me folks, I can't wait for the main dish. I've got to try the old dim sim. Look at that baby. It's a doozy. I like it. Piping bloody hot too. You know what? Maybe I should start with the soup. I might burn me laughing gear on that one. Soup's been sitting there for a few minutes, so it might not be too bad. Let's give it a red hot crack. That's what it looks like. Nice consistency, nice and thick. You'll love to see it. Let's give it a crack. Pretty decent. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. We didn't get it in container because we're eating in. And that's our Mongolian beef with the fried rice. We'll get onto that shortly. Got to do the old entree thing first. The joint's pumping at the moment. Last time we were here it was very quiet. Well yeah baby, that's nice. That's the goods. Let's try this sucker. Still piping hot. Oh, let's open it up a bit I reckon. See how it looks like inside. There you go. Good old gimme. With a bit of sauce, of course. Let's give it a red hot crack. Actually, the sauce is overpowering it a bit. I'm going to try it on its own. Ain't bad, but I'm not surprised. It looks like a doozy, doesn't it? Cooked to perfection, not overdone. That's a winner. Love me old dimmies. I reckon that's going to burn me too. I better wait a bit. Let's get on to the old Mongolian beef and fried rice. Flies have found me now. Doesn't matter where you go. Even in the Wild Wild West. Let's try a bit of this meat on its own. Looks like, what's that, celery I think. Time to stick it in. Another punter. It's all happening today. Good to see the little local Chinese being nice and busy at lunchtime. So that ain't bad, pretty decent. Not a bad little rice there. Fried rice, and you can get rice or fried rice. They also have the option of Singapore noodles, and I forget what the other one was. But I know these flies are at me, that's for sure. So a little mini feast for 14 bucks. Can't go wrong. Check out the old Golden Sun if you're out this way in Orange. You won't be disappointed. Can't deny it, folks. I reckon this is the best lunchtime special I've ever had, especially for value. Plenty going on. Check out the old crunch factor on the old spring roll. See how it hits. Oh yeah, baby. Piping hot. Let's do a little dunkaroonie in the soup. See how that goes. Give it a nice flavour. I can't really say I vibe with that sauce. It tastes like sweet and sour. I'm not the biggest fan of sweet and sour on these sort of things. Much rather chili. I probably should have asked for some. I'm sure they would have given me it. Like I said, very accommodating, great service. You love to see it. Well, you be, and I love to taste it. Get into the soup a bit because it's not so hot now. It's not a bad soup, it's all pretty good. So folks, you can't go wrong for 14 bucks. This is what it would have looked like in a container, probably that much. I just happened to be sitting in and got it on a plate. So for value, I'm going to give it 4 3/4 stars out of 5 for value. I reckon there's quite a decent amount here, or has been quite a decent amount here for 14 bucks. The taste, I don't want them to hear me, folks. I can't lie, it is a little bit average, but it's well worth it for 14 bucks, so I'll give it a 3 stars out of 5 for taste. But I ain't complaining. I'm a happy little chappy. I'm going to have a full belly after this, that's for sure. And I've had worse. So folks, don't let me put you off. If you're in the area and you want to try these guys, well worth a crack. And with all that being said, the spring roll and the dim sims were definitely on point. I would give them a 5 stars out of 5 on their own. So folks, it's time to say sayonara. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo, stay fresh. Well worth a try. And I tell you what, the more I eat it, the better it's getting. That Mongolian beef, I'm loving it.